Daniel Hannan, a British writer and politician, has been vocal about his concerns regarding a potential Labour victory under Sir Keir Starmer, highlighting several issues he believes would arise if Labour were to gain a supermajority. Here's a breakdown of his arguments and the tactical voting strategy he advocates to prevent this scenario. Key arguments against Labour. Lack of merit for supermajority. Hannan questions why Sir Keir Starmer deserves a supermajority, suggesting that Starmer has not demonstrated exceptional leadership or policy successes to warrant such a mandate. Policy failures and inconsistencies. He criticizes Starmer for his shifting positions, noting that Starmer promised to uphold Jeremy Corbyn's manifesto when seeking leadership but has since changed his stance on various issues. Hannan points out Starmer's incorrect predictions during the COVID-19 pandemic and his inconsistent views on lockdown measures. Weak shadow cabinet. Hannan highlights the perceived incompetence of key Labour figures, particularly David Lammy, who is slated to be the Foreign Secretary. He uses Lammy's incorrect answer on a quiz show to underscore his point. Economic mismanagement. Hannan warns that Labour's policies would lead to higher taxes, more bureaucracy, and increased public debt. He is particularly critical of Labour's plans for nationalising energy companies and imposing taxes on private education. Impact on ordinary citizens. He argues that Labour's policies would negatively affect homeowners, business owners, drivers, savers, and pensioners. He uses exaggerated scenarios to illustrate the potential inefficiencies and delays under state control. Tactical voting strategy. To prevent Labour from gaining a supermajority, Hannan provides a tactical voting guide focusing on 131 closely fought marginal seats. Support Tory candidates. In 123 of these seats, he advises voting for the Conservative candidate to ensure there is an effective opposition to Labour. Vote for Reform UK in key areas. In 8 constituencies where Reform UK is polling in second place, he suggests voting for Nigel Farage's party to reduce Labour's seat tally. Criticism of Conservative performance. While Hannan defends the Conservative Party's overall record, he acknowledges their mistakes. He points out their achievements in economic growth, housing, crime reduction, education, employment, and Brexit benefits. However, he also recognizes public frustration with issues like NHS waiting times and higher taxes, attributing these problems to the COVID-19 pandemic and its aftermath. Final appeal. Hannan appeals to voters to consider the broader implications of a Labour supermajority and urges them to vote strategically to maintain a balance of power in Parliament. He emphasizes the importance of having a strong opposition to hold the government accountable and prevent unchecked power.